Hello and welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League for our third and final race for round 3 of our League 4 GT4 Championship from the Deep Forest Raceway in Switzerland. Looking at the rear view, going up the hill to the start finish line there, the two Jags. This is reverse grid, so you got the two Jags on pole and in second spot. So let's go through that grid, shall we, and get this third and final one underway. Two cracking races so far. So here we go from the top. So in pole position we've got Nath, we've got Max in second, Hoppers in third, the Big Mac in fourth, Declan in fifth, Angry Man sixth, Robbie in seventh, Mikey eighth, Niggle in ninth, Viking Daddy 10th, and James Stephen in 11th. 11 cars. Here we go. Let's get this underway. Thankfully, it's kept dry throughout this round. Drivers can go for it here in this last race. Two Jags at the front, as I said, going into turn one. Max having a look up the inside, thinking he gets that done. Does. Plenty of room from his teammate there. All done. Angry Man wide. Takes a lot of that, but that's okay there, actually. All streaming through. Back to Mikey there in ninth. So all nicely through there. See how we're doing here through this part. Can be a bit tricky if you get this wrong. Yeah, oh, a little bit of a touch there from Angry Man and Big Mac and Declan, I think that was. 3 cars trying to go round corner at the same place at the same time. It's all gathering up a little bit here in the midfield. Oh, side by side there, what was that? Was that Robbie and Niggle? I think it was. Niggle almost sliding off to the right. Robbie up the inside, is he? In camping corner. He does get there, up to 7th he goes, but in front of them, Robbie and Declan. And look at this at the back, James Stephen, Mikey, Viking Daddy, side by side, all 3 of them. Well, Mikey's losing out here, gone right to the back. But look at the braking zones here. How's it all going to play out here as we come into the hairpin? Oh, and there's a couple off, and that's Niggle. Bit of damage as well. Let's have a look. Who did he make contact with there as they come through the bridge again, or under the tunnel I should say. Let's have a look here. Niggle's on the outside. Was it Viking Daddy again? Oh, he does. He dives across. He actually hits Mikey. Mikey then goes into Niggle. So actually, I think it was Viking Daddy who does wait actually. So he's all the way back now. See, so he did do the right thing and waited. But a little bit hot in there, wasn't he? Sort of come across, didn't he, in front of Mikey. Mikey had nowhere to go but to hit the back end of Niggle. But up top, Max is leading this up to turn 1, lap 2. And the two Jags looking okay at the moment. There's Hoppers in third. The Big Mac and James up to 5th already is James. Of course, our winner from race 2. Oh, who's that going up? Did that someone go off there? A lot of curve from someone. Was it Declan? I'm not sure there. Yeah, I think it might have been. I'm not sure. I might have got that wrong. Apologies if it wasn't Declan. As we see James now coming through on the outside. The Big Mac. No, didn't get that done. So that's all close there, isn't it? Big Mac holding it off at the moment in 4th. Not sure how many cars are actually on the mediums here. Let's go through the field actually. Well, our leader Max is, so there's our first one. So Max is on mediums, Nathan on softs, Hoppers softs, Big Mac soft, James medium. As we see them coming up to. Oh, and there's a little tag and that just through. Hoppers off a little bit there, didn't it? I think just caught the back end, and someone's facing the other way back there. I think that might be Viking Daddy, you know. And is that another get together with Mikey, or was it Big Mac? Oh, it's Big Mac this time. Let's have a look at that then. Oh, that's after the event. Right, let's have a look. So there he is in 4th. What happened? He's actually in 5th at this point, wasn't he? What happened? He just went straight on. He completely lost his mark there. He's actually facing the wrong way, so I'm not too sure. Mikey back there, he must have had a moment somewhere to be that far back, but Big Mac ends up being squashed at the back there. There's James up to second now, being attacked by Nathan, or at least James, I think, got past Nathan on the outside. And Nathan's going for the lunge. Oh, that's a terrible attempt. We've seen some, and even the rejoin is not great, so Nathan's have a look. Had a few iffy moments this round, haven't we? But this is a complete lunge. Got that completely wrong. Took both James and his teammate out. Max then drives back on in front of all the cars. Almost takes that niggle. Viking Daddy, Angry Man, I think might have got a bit of damage there as well. Let's have a look. Now they've called a safety car. They've all got to get into positions. We've got some cars back there, but it was all very messy, wasn't it? Robbie taking up there. There's a big Mac was trying to catch up. He's still from his off at the hairpin, but that was all really messy. But Robbie it is who's taking up the lead then under this safety car, but just need to calm down. I know it's the final race and everything of this round, but still got 5 rounds to go yet, so it's not like it's all or nothing here tonight. A few heated moments out there by the looks of it, of drivers who not too sure, just need to focus. But anyway, let's get back to this race. Robbie leading them through the tunnel now. I think we're all back together. There's a bit of a gap in the middle there. It needs to close up, looking at the map in the top right. So he started regardless. That group at the back, head up by Angry Man. Wasn't close at all, but look at all this. And now Robbie's been spun. And he's, the shenanigans are continuing, aren't they? Robbie was in the lead at this point. And then Hopper's just came round on him. Actually, I had a similar thing done to myself as well, but right to the back of the pack for me on that occasion. On Big Mac, and there's someone scraping, and that's Viking Daddy, and this is really messy. This is unbelievably messy. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here after having such a great couple of races. This is the worst I've seen for a while, to be fair. It was a yellow flag. I think that was the Robbie incident. Then Angry Man somehow got involved. He's there. Goes straight into the back of. And is that a disconnect? He takes that, wipes out the entire field, Angry Man. I'm not sure if that's a disconnect, because he wouldn't normally do that. Looks like he's trying to get it under control. Yeah, I don't know then. That's weird. Anyway, let's get back to this race. This is what we want to see. So, Nathan is in the lead. Runs it wide. James in second, Niggle third. So, Mikey's come in for a tyre change and another safety car, but this is lap 4. So, again, shouldn't really be called on lap 4, because it should only be the first couple of laps. So, things are not really as they should be here in race 3. Need to rerun this one, I think, but what are we, 5 minutes in? So we're not even halfway yet. That's been really, really messy. Nathan will be enjoying it anyway. He's out there at the front, holding them off, winning the race as it stands. Unfortunately, all going about 50 mile an hour. Camping corner. A few change of clothes, a few more spectators there. Right, where are we then? We've got one straggler at the back there, trying to catch up. And I was at Mikey, because he was in the pits, wasn't he? It might be him. Right, we're up to speed now. We're all in the train. We should be good to go any time now through this tunnel. Nath, it's down to you. Getting that gap in the middle. I don't know who keeps. It's just closing up now. Right, Nath needs to go, because we're hitting the hairpin and they don't want to be going unless they're going to go round to the start or finish. Maybe it's been decided through the radio system that, through the comms, that it must be, they're going to start along the straight, the start or finish. Okay, so let's forget we see these first 7 minutes of this race. It's been entertaining, but for the wrong reasons. Here we go. Nathan then heads him off round the final corner, up over the brow and across the start finish, and it got James right up his chuff. Going to have a go up the inside at turn 1. James looking for his double victory here. Gets it done. Nath staying out wide. Don't want to be losing too much though. It's Niggle behind him as well. No, he just slots in behind James then. So Nath the second, Niggle third. Teammate Hoppers in fourth. So the two Genesis together on track, third and fourth place. And we've got Viking Daddy, Robbie, Declan. Mikey, then Declan. So Mikey actually, after going in the pits for presumably a tyre change. It's come out in 7th spot. Maybe got the wrong tyre choice there. Shouldn't really be changing tyres. The wear isn't that bad. As we see Declan making a little bit of a mistake there. Loses a spot to the Big Mac. So he goes down to 9th to Declan, but ahead of them, Hoppers and Viking Daddy side by side coming down to the hairpin. Now, calm down now, boys. We've seen enough moments here for the last couple of laps, haven't we? And another, I think Robbie might have just pinched the back of Viking Daddy there, but that's better. At least it's cars are going forward and not sideways through there this time. Hoppers back to 7th, Big Mac 8th, Declan 9th, and we've got Angry Man in 10th. He will be angry. And Max at the bottom, so starting from the front, Max is at the back now in 11th spot. So for all that was going on, that's where he is. James, meanwhile though, he's made his way to the lead as we see, and he's pulling away from Mick Niggle, who's now taken second. Mikey Daddy up to 3rd, Nath back to 4th now, Mikey 5th, Robbie 6th, Big Mac 7th, Declan 8th, Niggle sliding it. Oh, that's one of the Jags, that was Nath, just got it wrong through there. Comes back out in front of Mikey, half a second penalty for that track limits, and now they're using each other as a break here as Mikey goes up the inside. That was a very tight squeeze. Maybe he needs to. And again, it's all getting a little bit. Robbie's just staying out of the way, thinking, you know what? F this, you guys can battle. I'll wait until you've gone past me. So Nath has got to get that half a second off now, so he's going to lose a spot anyway to the Big Mac, just like that. Big Mac and Declan. So yeah, Declan it is at a hairpin. Big Mac goes through to 5th place. Viking Daddy attacks Niggle along the straight. Niggle with half a second as well. So Viking Daddy up to 2nd, going around the outside, but Niggle's on the inside at the turn 1. Surely he can keep it there, Niggle. Just try and squeeze Viking Daddy out. Yeah, slots in behind. Niggle then keeps in 3rd spot. So there's going to be, stewards are going to be busy looking at this race. Can't wait to see what the reports say after this. They run out of pencil. Anyway. Viking Daddy all over the back. Holds that fastest lap as well. 1:33.777. Mikey behind them. He's got a 2nd penalty, so he's having one of his best races here, is he? Although 4th at the moment, it's not a disaster, is it? And he's not going to lose anything, I don't think, to his teammate Declan, who's a little way back. Niggle also with a 2nd as well, so he's got another additional half a second added to him. So Mikey now just trying to get back up to speed after that. So 4th it is for him. James, meanwhile, still with a lovely lead into the last 8 minutes. Plenty on his tyres, he'll be alright on this one, so he might be on his way to double victory here. This is where you want to be, judging by what we've seen, out of the way of everybody. Mikey Daddy 2nd, Niggle in 3rd, Mikey 4th, Declan in 5th, Robbie 6th, Nath in 7th. Then we've got Hoppers in 8th, Big Mac in 9th, quite a big gap back then to him. And Max in 10th, Angry Man back to 11th. So there's 3 at the back there. Big, a long way back from the rest. But, oh, there's them humps I was talking to you about. Can knock you off, and I think he did a little bit to Niggle, although that didn't affect the Genesis too bad, being a heavy car. Just kind of rode them quite well. It can easily knock you off if you're in the wrong car. Go over and really sort of better get beached like a whale on the beach, funny enough. And that's the end of that. As number 9, James Stephen, goes up through the tunnels up to the hairpin, turn 17. Nickel again with another half-second penalty. He's picked up some penalties here, hasn't he? Oh, Mikey, not Michael, well, he probably is Michael, but Mikey is giving it large there in 4th. Declan in 5th. Robbie 6th. Robbie looking like he wants a piece of Declan. Just not that piece. 5th place is in his sights. Last 6 minutes now, and well, we've had 2 fantastic races, 1 and 2. This 3rd race settled down now, isn't it? But to be honest, as a spectacle, it wasn't the best. A lot of well, debatable moves. I mean, we're all here for a bit of action. We want to watch a good race, but when you're seeing cars flying off left, right and centre, not really what you want. But hey, one of them things, let's just hope it's a one-off. Should be, because we've seen some terrific racing, haven't we, so far in this championship, and there's no reason why these guys should change that now. Only round 3 after all. As we see Hoppers now going up through the tunnel. And I think he must be on pad, because you can see the car kind of like nodding as he moves the direction of it. Either that or he's got a twitch and it's on the steering wheel, but kind of movement you see when you're on a controller. Either way though, he's in 7th, doing well. Nath in 8th, being attacked by the Big Mac. Oh, now he's gone wide, Nath. Yeah, easily done there. He doesn't lose a spot, but he does allow Big Mac right up behind him now, and he's going to be keen to get past now. He's the Big Mac, prime position, going along the straight to turn 1. So let's have a look. At that point, doesn't look close enough at this stage. Might get a bit of a lick on along here now. And yeah, possibly by the time they get to the braking zone. Nah, he's a long way back there. Hopefully he won't go for that. No, he won't, but he's running wide as the Big Mac. Kept it on the track, but almost off on the grass, just left his braking a little bit late there. So remains in 9th, but all over the back of Nath now, isn't he? And I don't think Nath's going to be able to hold him off for what remains of this race, the last 3-4 minutes. Oh, and again, the pressure, just getting to Nath, he's run it. No, he hasn't run it wide, but he's braking, and he just let him go. It's like he said, no, go on. You have it. You've clearly got a lot more pace than me. I think he might be on, maybe he's on, no, I don't know, Nath's on the softs, isn't he? What's Big Mac now? They're both on softs. So Nath said, yeah, you can have it, and then he said, no, you're not. I changed my mind, I'll have it back. As they're battling up through the tunnel. Side by side. Half a second for Big Mac. That was for going out onto that track limits, onto the green stuff. Around that left-hander. But he'll take that off next time around. Oh, and then he runs it wide, the Big Mac. Niggle under pressure now though from Declan, who's having a good race here in 5th, Robbie in 6th, so this is closed up, hasn't it? 4th, 5th, 6th place. Ahead of them, still James in first, Viking Daddy second, Mikey third. Robbie. This is probably the most chilled I've seen him drive so far in his championship. First couple of rounds, he was, well, keen, shall we say. This time, though, looks like he's getting to grips with what it's all about. I know he's got a karting background, so I think he's just realised that he's in cars here. They're not in the karts. So, got to treat him a little bit different, but he's doing well so far in this championship, and still got a chance here to get at least fourth if he can get onto the back of these two, which he is. And with a minute and a half left, maybe if there's a mistake from one of them. Oh, Declan runs wide there. Now that could be a penalty, possibly. No, didn't go far enough wide, did he? So got away with that one. Niggle still in fourth. James, our leader, coming round turn one onto, I think, what will be the final. That might get one more. Viking Daddy second. There's Mikey. Oh, sliding it around now in third. In that NSX. Still Viking Daddy with that time. That fastest lap, 1:33.777. No one's got a faster one yet. Niggle fourth, Declan fifth, Robbie sixth. That's all still the same. Oh, is that Robbie with a penalty? Oh, a second. Oh, so that's going to halt his chances of getting any better than sixth then. Looks like sixth for him. Hopper's in seventh. On his own a bit now. And then this battle back here. Oh, Angry Man. Certainly looks like angry, doesn't he? Half a second, plus he might get another one now. No, but he's pushing, that's for sure. Nath in ninth. Big Mac still can't get past Nath there, still in 10th spot. We'll go back to our leader because I'm not sure he might get another lap in, but this might be the end as he comes up now. No, this is the final lap. So, James, congratulations. Does get that double victory here tonight. Viking Daddy not that far off in the end in second. Actually beats his fastest time, 1:33.575 now. Mikey on third place. Niggle gets fourth, just ahead of Declan in fifth. Well done. Robbie in sixth. Showboats at the end. Hoppers will get that seventh spot. Not much tyre left on that right hand side front, is there? So seventh for Hoppers. And then a battle here, look at this, Nath in eighth, just ahead of Big Mac, we didn't manage to get past him, or is he going to get him on the line? Is Nath going to do it? He does get it just, so it's Nath in eighth, Big Mac in ninth, Angry Man in 10th, great battle there at the end, and Max will come in 11th. So there's your race 3, hope you enjoyed it. I mean, it was very scrappy, wasn't it, that one? But nevertheless, still a good round here at De Forest Raceway in Switzerland. So yeah, join me again next time for round 4. I think it's the 1 hour endurance race around Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. So yeah, join me for that, and see you soon.